Welcome to another video about Cow Zero Nightmare, and this is going to be a little bit of a different. This is going to be mostly about yapping, my thoughts after playing this game for 1 week, and I want to know how do you feel guys about this game? What's your experience? Are you enjoying it? Do you like it? Or is there something that you don't like about it? Let me know your thoughts, your experience, and so on and so forth. Share it in the comment section, I will really appreciate it. But yeah, I wanted to yap a bit and share my personal thoughts about the game after playing it for 1 week. So first, I wanted to start with the idea that there are quite a lot of different content creators who are covering this game, and a lot of them, they're really enjoying it and they're sharing with their experiences. They're really hyped about it, they're really involved into it, and I can understand it completely. Like, the amount of views that they're getting, it's incomparable to some others, you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, it's not the case. Like, the whole idea, the whole concept is that this game is really valuable in terms of its replayability and how unique it can be from one run to another. Each time it's absolutely different. Like, after playing it for 1 week, I can say that there is not a single one character which I have with the same decks. They're all different. Even the same one character. For Rin, for example, I have multiple different decks and they're all different. They're all working differently. They require different compositions, maybe in a certain way, or card usability, and so on and so forth. It's always something new, it's always something different, and this is the cool aspect about this game. So me personally, I'm enjoying it. The fact that you are able to work on your decks, that you can brainstorm it, you can think about how you want to see this character working specifically. And does it necessarily mean that you need to have specifically certain characters for it to work? I don't think so, not really. You can build pretty much everything with what you have. It just really depends on how you're planning it. I believe this is like the main aspect of this game, that you need to kind of think about different strategies and the way how you can see your deck working in the end. You can make work absolutely everything without any exceptions whatsoever, because like, even those characters which people are thinking that are not that great and they're working pretty much bad, or they're dog shit, well, it's not the case at all. I know that, for example, some people are hating Amir and saying that she's a bad shielder or something like that. Well, I mean, I saw other people who were able to complete Zero System at level, what was that, 93? With Amir playing as one of the most important roles in these teams. Hello? Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, so the whole concept is that each time it's absolutely different, and there is no such a thing that you are getting tired of it. Like, you can spend really hours straight in a row, or you may consider for yourself not going too hard about this game and enjoy the time, like, at your own pace, without any rush, you know, just to log in, spend some stamina to whatever reasons they're going to be, for whatever is going to be needed. Do maybe run or two in chaos mode during the day and log out, and that's pretty much it. You're not limited in terms of stamina for the main mode of this game. You can play it for how long and whatever reasons you want. That's the whole precious about it. And so again, the whole idea about, like, replayability, if people are thinking that you need to have all the characters in this game to succeed in different modes. Well, not really. I mean, even from a single one character, like in my case, Rin, for example, you're able to build her as a spammer character, and she is going to deal a lot of damage with proper boss, with proper support units. You can make her as a freaking nuker, and you can apply different builds for this specific composition of cards to work it properly, and this is also going to work. And again, it's up to you how you want to see your characters. For example, in my case, these are the characters that I have. I'm not working on all of them. Yes, you're limited in terms of resources for sure, but I don't really want to try right now Teresa, Beryl, Amir, Owen, but they're all playable. When we're talking about what I have, about 5-star characters that you can see here, they are almost all E0 except for Kairon, which I got lucky in terms of my standard banner, and Halib, the same situation here. Like, I didn't spend a dime on this game whatsoever. Mika is just great 4-star character. Cassius is just great 4-star characters. Ray, I didn't work on her yet. I brought her to level 50, and I'm going to work on her a little bit more and try to get her deck, because I believe she is a decent one support character. Nia, I tried her. I didn't really understand how to play with her, but it's going to take me just a little bit of time to figure it out. And she's also decent. I know that she's quite a playable one character. Yeah, kind of five stars, but hey, I was rerolling for the best possible outcome for me, for my account, so everyone can do this. You're not forced to, spend any money in this game. So from the problems that I heard, like maybe some people are struggling with the basin of hyperspace, like Dimensional Dawn. As you can see, with all these teams that I have, I was able to clear pretty much everything with 3 stars. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have the elemental advantage. Obviously, it's going to benefit you a lot. But hey, Haru, she's a raid up character, everyone is able to get her. Like for the second one, you don't really need to have the weight element. Obviously, it's going to be better, but not like 100% required. For example, I saw people who were able to clear the first stage, this one boss, yeah, with Luke or with Renoir. And they were able to get the maximum amount of trophies without like any issues. It's all about the deck building and the way how you're going to work on your characters. Of course, some dupes, they're going to be kind of cracked, but it's not mandatory to be successful in this game. That's like the whole point, the whole idea which I have about this game. You can do everything without any questions. And once again, I don't really need like hundreds of different characters to try different builds and compositions, because I have hundreds of different builds within a single one character, which I can try out and figure out how it's going to work, and each time is going to be different. The other question that might actually appear from time to time is going to be about stamina, and I'll be honest here, like, I don't know where to spend my stamina right now, because in terms of memory fragments, the drop rates are kinda bad. I'm not gonna lie. At difficulty 5 it's nothing. Like really, you don't really want to spend stamina here after you're going to get your 2 main DPS characters with some decent gears. Like here, for example, in my case, for Rin, I got the proper set more or less. Still, I have 2 blues. You can see I crafted myself the ideal with the crit chance. Yeah, it requires you to have material, but I was able to clear the Dawn stage in Basin of Hyperspace. So I got myself from the shop the material to craft the piece of gear, which is going to be important. And for Haru, like not the full amount of gears. First three, they don't really matter that much. For ideal, I have with a crit chance, but it's blue one. The desire piece, yeah, with this one I got lucky. With imagination, it's not even proper one, like at all. I'm not working on it because I don't really need it. I left it because I have additional crit chance, so I decided that okay, let it be, but I'm not going to upgrade it. And yes, so right now I'm not farming gears at all because I have a feeling that it's a little bit of a waste of resources. And for example, in the zero system, at a certain level of a difficulty, you're able to get more drops, and they're going to be better because they're going to be only the last 3 slots, like which are having these main stats which you can change. Yeah, for potentials, they don't really matter in many cases right now, like I mean pushing that hard. At level 5 I'm keeping them, and this is more than enough for me specifically. And from exchange shop you can get these materials. For partners, I already was mentioning it, I'm keeping the gap between my characters and my partners of 10 levels. So my characters right now level 50, my partners are level 40, and this is enough for me. If it's going to be needed, I'm going to work on these materials, but I believe again unlocking the higher difficulty is going to be more beneficial, and from this moment we're going to talk about farming, because again there is no rush. For combatants, once again, I don't need them. So the only way, the place where I'm spending energy right now is combatant level up materials, because when we're going to unlock level 60 cap, at this point amount of these chips which is going to be required is going to be freaking insane. So I actually need them. Maybe not the best drop rates again, but there are no other ways where we can get them after completing the story and some stuff like that. Like yeah, that's the whole thing. Maybe from chaos runs you can, I don't know, get something there, spend the energy for the drops that you're going to receive. Also, some people were speaking about the save data and that this is a problem. Like, I don't know. This is the whole idea about the game that, I mean, just for a second, let's think about it. So yeah, you're going to lose certain amount of data. You're going to get certain cards which you don't want, but is it going to completely break the build that you were working on? In certain cases, yeah, if you're working on lowest difficulty levels. But the whole, again, concept that you're going to progress higher, and more difficult stages, you're going to beat them, you're going to complete them, you're going to get higher value in terms of the save data, and you're going to get better outcomes after it. You're going to get the cards which you want. In my case, for example, at difficulty level 5, yeah, with like high value of the save data, obviously I was able to get myself this Divine Epiphany for Veronica, and I made a video about her, and this is a decent one. This is like a game changer, absolutely. And I got 3 copies. In total I had three such cards. But at the end, as you can see, this one came back to its original form, and the third one I got lost at the end. This one with Divine Epiphany, which is also decent, well, this one, it was at such state. But again, does this mean that she's not going to work? Not at all. She's still great and really kind of broken, even with such composition that I have here, because I was working on her specifically in this way. Yeah, a little bit of a moment of RNG and luck in terms of getting certain epiphanies, but that's the whole idea about the roguelike mode. You're trying once again and again and again until the moment when you're going to receive something which is going to be needed for you. This is not going to decrease the value of this character here with such composition that I have, even with the fact that during the run that I had, it was absolutely freaking cracked. And the thought that I have about it, let's say, yeah, what I was speaking about it and what regards. Just imagine if within like first couple runs you're going to receive for your character the most broken and insane just card composition build, whatever. What's the purpose of it? Like, after getting this broken build, what's next? That's it? The game is done? The game is completed? Yeah, probably. I mean, again, just if you're going to have everything from the very beginning, there is no real interest to aim for some specific composition. And again, even with the fact if you're getting yourself not the best possible build or deck, you can clear pretty much everything. You just require to work on a strategy and try to get something during your runs which is going to work in combination. But yeah, like, I don't know, I'm personally quite enjoying it so far. Have a lot of fun, and the unique aspect of this game that each time is going to be something new. I don't feel myself like tired from runs, and once again, it doesn't push you to try hard or something like that. Probably with the updates and in upcoming future, there are going to be some new mods released, there are going to be more challenges and so on and so forth, so we'll have to see how it's going to be. But yeah, these are like my thoughts, my overview about the whole situation in terms of the game, what I like about it and why I like in terms of it. Maybe there is something which is not that great, like on launch they were bugs and some issues with translations and they're still here. Like for example, when we're going to my raid is freaking hilarious. We're going here, we're going to potential, and this one note, it says Dark Blade cards have 15% increased critical chance. We're going here and we have 15 damage plus 102% critical chance. You know what I mean. But yeah, it is what it is, it happens. So let me know, what do you think about it? What do you think about the game? Are you enjoying it? What are your thoughts? What do you like? What do you don't like? Just share your opinions. Let me know in the comment section below. And thanks for watching my yapping session. Appreciate you a lot. See you in the next one. Take care.